Well, hey there, dreamer. This is Clever Trev, and welcome back. I've got another tutorial for you. This time I'm going to show you how to make a real simple tornado, and we're going to do it real quick, just to show you how quick you can build stuff. This is just kind of my practice tornado I'll show you here. And I just did a little practice run to make sure I knew what I'm doing. And you can even get into the center of it here. You can kind of see it's hollow. And I got a generic landscape here just kind of demonstrate the scale of the tornado. So how did I make that? We're going to make one even better than that one, actually. We're going to start from scratch. And let's go over to an empty area over here, maybe. And I always like to turn on my guides, and I like to turn on my grid snap. We're to turn it on at 1. Go to your floor, I like to turn that on, and I like to turn on studio lighting. So, first thing is first. We're going to go to our sculpt mode, and we're going to pick a cone. And now that we've got our cone out, we're going to rotate it until we've got it, this way, so we can match it up with that tornado, kind of. And then let's scale it up a tad. Let's do, I don't know, about that much for now. Okay, so don't hit X yet. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to place the tornado. I'm going to hit triangle and go to subtract, and then I'll delete the center of it by moving up one little notch. So I'm going to hit X once. I just placed it. I'm going to hit triangle. I'm going to move up one notch, and I'm going to hit X again. Boom. So I just placed it and then deleted the center of it. Check that out. Looks like a kind of like an ice cream cone. Real easy. So next thing is we're going to hold L1 and X on the cone. Oops. Switch back to add. We're going to go to our tools and go to stretch. And try to get on the tip of it. And just get, you can see there's a little arrow pointing down. It's hard to see, but we're going to just stretch this down. And I'd say about, that looks good right there. Okay. Just to make it a little more long, tornado's a little bit more long. So, all right, so we've got our structure of it. Now let's start getting our colors and stuff. So hold L1 and square, and let's turn it. The top color, we're going to make it a little lighter, light gray. Turn up the tint amount, shininess, turn it all the way to rough. Turn waxiness all the way up to a negative 100%, no glow. And then our inner properties, we're going to go to almost black, a little bit lighter though, right about there. Turn up the color amount. You can't see the difference yet, but once we do this, you will. Let's see, so impasto, we can keep at 20. Ruffle, I'm going to keep it right at 0. You'll see why. Turn up our looseness. Something like, I'm not sure, we'll tweak these in a second. Let's go to 50%. And now this is where we can turn on our flow. It'll start to spin here, check it out. So we got to get a good flow, let's say 30%. Let's just turn, these other ones don't matter a whole lot. Let's turn those up just a little bit. About 3% on each of them. And also make sure you go to physical properties and go down to collidable and turn that off. That way if it bumps into you, it doesn't like push you, it'll just go over you, kind of like a windy tornado. So these don't matter. And you know what? It's been a while. Let's just hit play and go check it out. Let's see, where is it? Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's real tiny. First, let's scale it up a bunch. And then let's kind of bring it over to where our starting character is, just so we can get a better feel for the scale and whatnot. Hit play. So it looks a little weird right now, but we haven't finished it. Ah! Okay. So we obviously got a few things to work on. So first of all, we're going to change the fleck type. Because right now it's kind of these square looking things that we don't really like. We want a little more natural. So let's turn this off real quick. I'm going to rotate it. It looks kind of weird from that angle. I almost wonder if we stretch it too much. And let's just make it real big. Okay, so we're going to hit L1 and X, and we're going to go to Flex. And this is going to change kind of what it looks like. You know, we have all these different options. Oops. Sorry about that. Go to Flex. You know, but the one I like is, I think it's Impressionist, or is it Expressive? Let's do Expressive. So now if we play it, you know, it already looks a lot better. And we can even look at it from the top here. We'll be able to kind of see through it. And we're going to animate it. So what we're going to do is hit square. We're going to go to animate. We're going to do action recorder. And I'm just going to place it on here somewhere. Try to put it somewhere where you'll be able to find it. Like either like on the top or the bottom. Let's get down here. I'm going to do it on the bottom. And I'm going to scale it way up so I can find it easier. Before I place it. Boom. So I place it now. Once I select this tornado and start moving it, it's going to start recording. Let's make sure we turn off the grid. Okay, it's off. Alright, here we go. Oofta. I'm going way too fast. Okay, let's try that again. I think I have to get closer to it. Left click to rewind, and then we're going to start again, R2. Let's just have a full tour of the map with this big baby. It's going kind of fast, whatever. I'm not. Oh, okay. Alright, that was ugly. But let's just see how it looks. It's all janky. There it goes. The spin looks a little weird. Ooh. There we got double tornadoes now. It's funny, I like the first tornado better that I created in my practice run. But you never know. That animation's horrible, but but I think you get the point. The rest of it is just kind of tweaking things. You know, I honestly probably spent more time on this first tornado, but because I'm demoing it, I'm just paying more attention to trying to explain things. But yeah, you can tweak lots of things. I think I made it a little too long and skinny, and besides that, just needs a little more time. So yeah, I guess that's how you make a tornado. Follow me on Dreams. I'd love it if you throw me a comment. I'll follow you back. Here's my gamer tag, Spiders, and I appreciate you watching. This is Clever Trev, over and out.